Hey guys, a long time no see, at least on my end. I haven't filmed in like 2.5, 3 weeks. I have not been at this house in like a month, it seems. It's been a long time. I came back for like 2 days, but all in all, I was pretty much gone for a month, and I'm back. I'm filming, I'm with my makeup, and I'm so excited because there's a lot of different things that I have to test out for you, so I'm really excited to try some of these out and share them with you. I'm also going to kind of chit chat with you guys and give you little updates. I think that is it. So if you guys are interested, then let's just go ahead and get started. If you're wondering where this sweater is from, it's just like a chunky cropped knit sweater. It's from Free People, and I bought this like a while ago. I bought this before I think fall even started. So I'm going to quickly apply primer. I'm just using my regular primer since we are trying some new makeup out today. I'll also be using my same face primer because I have a new foundation I want to try, and we will just see how well it works. So what have you guys been up to? Let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me. I have been kind of drawing a blank recently, like trying to figure out what to film. I want to make a Sephora order really soon and try out some new makeup that is out, and I haven't bought makeup in so long, and I'm just like itching to buy new stuff. I want to do that very soon, and then I want to try the Huda Beauty foundation, but it is sold out. So I don't know when I'm going to get that, but it is sold out, and if it wasn't sold out, I would totally review it for you guys. I'm going to be honest, I feel like I haven't done makeup in so long that I feel like I forgot how to do it. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using the Too Faced I Want Candy palette. I have this palette. I have a whole box here full of makeup to try. You see this? This is ridiculous. And I also have this Too Faced, what is this called? I'm guessing this is the Clover palette because it just says Clover on here and it talks about his dog Clover. This is here too. I don't know which one we're going to use. I'm going to be honest. I look at this palette and I just don't get excited about it. I don't know, it's just not everything I want to be. But it does have some pretty like fall colors in here, like Daddy Loves Me, Cuddle Buddy, Love is Love, Rut-Row. That is a really cute name. We'll see what we can come up with this. And then I have used the I Want Candy palette like once, and it is super, super pigmented, so we'll see if we dip into this. This one does not have a mirror, but let me tell you, these are the most pigmented Too Faced eyeshadows that I have ever tried. I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we're just going to kind of get started. I guess I will start with the Clover palette, and we'll just see how well these eyeshadows perform. I will say I'm not a fan of this packaging. I just feel like it looks a little too young for me. It's not my, I don't know, it doesn't like speak to me or anything, but you know, it's not about me. So we're just gonna keep it moving. So I am gonna take the shade Chihuahua, which is right here, and I'm just gonna set that eyeshadow primer. I'm hoping this isn't too dark. It just looks like a nice medium. Okay, that's a little dark. Okay, we'll just lightly set this and do a really nice brow highlight. So this is kind of our transition shade as well. After Davis and I had our wedding ceremony, I had a lot of you asking me like what makeup look I decided to do. And if you guys have watched the last one, it was the last bridal trial tutorial. That's what I did. I just kind of minused out a few colors. And I also forgot like a lot of stuff. I forgot so much makeup for the wedding day. I was like, did I even plan on doing my own makeup? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I went off of that look. So if you're interested, you can go check out that video and see the look that I went for the wedding ceremony, because I loved that look. And it was just such a classic makeup look that I had to do it. Now I'm going to go in with Fur Baby right here. I don't understand this mint green. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know. This one is Fur Baby, and I'm just going to throw this into the outer V and in the crease, since we had that Chihuahua shade pretty much all over the lid. Literally have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll go with it. Okay, that's pretty. Let me know what makeup products you guys are loving lately that's new. Is there something you want me to try out? I feel like I've definitely been on the back burner for makeup. Like, I haven't really been looking at new things. I haven't really been keeping up either. It's so hard to keep up because there's so much new stuff. So if there's something that you want me to try, definitely let me know and I will check it out. But so far, actually, this palette is not looking bad at all. It's really nice and blended. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Cuddle Buddy right here. And I'm just going to put this in the very outer V with a Sigma E25. This is more of like a purple taupe color. I also got some of those new YSL matte stains in, and oh, I cannot wait. I'm going to be using one of them today. Now I'm taking Daddy Loves Me, which is this one right here. And I'm going to throw this kind of more on the center of the lid, into the crease, like that. Okay, these are pretty pigmented. What else was I gonna, oh my gosh. So Davis and I bought Riverdale last night on Amazon because he's seen like a few of the episodes, which I was very mad about. I was like, you're gonna watch Riverdale without me? We bought it on Amazon last night and we got a new sound bar yesterday and everything sounds so good. It sounds so good. And I'm so excited for Riverdale, and I know there's a new episode coming out today, but I have to catch up on the other, like the last 2 episodes that probably everyone has seen. But I'm really pumped about it because I love Riverdale. I tried watching Stranger Things too. Like I think we got into like the 2nd episode. I just don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But then again, I also kind of feel like that's how I felt about the 1st season, and then I like got hooked on it. So right now, I love Riverdale. Like Riverdale is one of my favorites, and Betty is my girl. Veronica too. Style-wise, Veronica, and then I would like hang with Betty. I'd probably hang with Veronica. I don't know. I love Betty and Veronica so much. Now I'm taking the shade Wet Kisses, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to throw this into the inner corner. That's pigmented. That's without any glitter glue. Nice. I need to look up some inspo for makeup looks because I'm not gonna lie, I have no inspiration lately. I'm just kind of winging it. I am gonna take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I have not used this in years. I actually just got it not too long ago in a PR package. I personally love the Too Faced glitter glue, but a lot of people love MAC Fix Plus, so I'm gonna go back in with that. So I'm gonna take this wet brush and then take that same Wet Kisses shade and just touch it in here. That did amp it up a little bit. Ooh, I love this color combo. Okay, so now I'm going to take off this tape, and then we're going to go in with a different eyeliner, and this is from the Too Faced Candy Johnson line. This is not sponsored by Too Faced either. They've just literally been coming out with so much stuff. This is the I Want Candy liner in Black Licorice, and this does have a different kind of tip on it. It's like a felt tip, but it has a different shape. As you can see, it's really, really precise. So I'm just going to line my eyes per usual. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh! It's kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I do think it gets like really close to your lash line, which is good, but for creating a wing and like flicking it out really easily, like creating the line right above your lashes is pretty easy, minus the fact that I'm starting to get some jagged edges. The liner's nice. It is a shiny liner, so if you like more matte eyeliners, you probably won't like this. I'm just not a big fan of the applicator just because I have to go clean this up now because it's really, really thick. It gave me a really dramatic wing. So I'm actually going to go in with the Makeup Forever ink eyeliner. And I'm going to go over this because I do want a matte line. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and then I'm going to apply mascara, false lashes. False lashes that I'm using is nothing too different. Just going to be using the Lilly lashes in Mykonos. These ones right here, they're really, really great. And then I'll be back and we will start with our face makeup. So now we're going to move on to face. I am going to use my regular face products. Where is my Smashbox primer water? My Smashbox primer water was one of the things that I was missing the day of my wedding. Luckily, my mother-in-law had it, so I like snagged hers for the day. But I was like, I need that primer water. And an Austin mattifying primer. This just fills in my pores really nicely and kind of does a little bit of color correcting as well because it is tinted. So I just take a little bit of this and put it in my T-zone because it also helps mattify, smooth me out. It's just a good product and I can't stay away from it. I'm a little nervous for today's product because I need full coverage and this is not a full coverage product, so we will see how I like it. But today I'm going to be using this NARS Velvet Stick Matte Foundation. I've been wanting to try this for so long and finally I have the opportunity to do it. I'm going to be using the shade Barcelona, which is medium 4. I believe this will match me pretty well, at least my neck and body, but not my face. And it does have a sponge on the end, which I can't guarantee I'm going to use that, but we will try it out just to see what it's like. They say it's a medium coverage product, good for sensitive, normal, dry, combo, oily. It's a matte finish, And it's a one-of-a-kind versatile matte foundation stick with a built-in touch-up blender for all-over coverage or touch-ups on the go. Use the touch-up blender to stipple or buff foundation in targeted areas, so not necessarily all over your face. Then it says, sculpt the face with lighter shades, blah, blah, blah. The way I take it is when it says use touch-up blender to stipple or buff foundation in targeted areas, it's not for your full face, so let's just get that there. Like if you have a little area right here that you need to touch up, I take it you can just put foundation here, blend it out, and be good when you're on the go. So it's not a bad idea. As long as they're not saying like use this for all over your face, we all would be here like, what? No. I'm gonna do one side of my face first. This is very creamy. It reminds me of the Hourglass stick foundation, which I love the Hourglass stick foundation. Again, this is a medium coverage, so we're gonna see if we can build it up. Right now it feels a little, not greasy, but it feels very wet in a way. So I'm just going to take a brush, blend this out. Blend this back to my ear because my ear needs it. Okay, I need a more dense brush. That one's just not going to cut it for me. Normally I don't need a lot of product on my forehead, but I do feel like I'm going to need just a tad more to blend back towards the hairline because we kind of ran out of product. But you can see right here, this side versus this side. I mean, it's still covered quite a bit. If you're not looking for a full coverage finish, this might be for you. Let me see what it looks like up close. And on the skin, it doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look cakey. It just looks really nice. You guys know I love a full coverage finish. If I'm going to wear foundations or anything, I need it to be full coverage. I think this is great for people who normally love medium coverage, but you do want that option to build it up to full coverage, because this is that product. And I think when you press it in, it's just going to be a lot better than buffing it into the skin, because you're going to get more coverage out of it. I wouldn't say this is a matte finish at all. To me, it's not. It does feel a little heavy, not going to lie, but I did apply quite a bit of product. Okay, so for concealer, I think I want to use my regular concealer just to see how this foundation really wears with my regular products. Even though I know it's a full face of first impressions, I really want to see how it wears. Like, I want to see how it wears in my T-zone and stuff, because so far I'm really liking it. I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape Light Medium. I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me in Light 01. I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. I have not tried this before and I've always wanted to, and I was lucky enough to get it in a PR package, so I'm super excited to try this out. I can't remember if people love this, but I don't know, when I got this, I remember people back in the day being like, oh my god, it's amazing, you gotta try it. So here we are, years later. I feel like it's really light and would create a white cast. Let me know if you guys have used it and that's how you feel. I also have this Luxe Pro Powder in Banana by JCat Beauty. It's like just banana powder to set your under eye with. Whoa, talk about super smooth though. I'm using a really light amount as well. Now I think what I'm going to do is just set the rest of my face with this Luxe Pro Powder in Banana from JCat Beauty. And just set the rest of my face. That looks really pretty too. I feel like it does have quite a bit of a tint, but setting everything really well. So far, those two products are really nice. I don't see any cakiness or anything like that. I think everything looks pretty smooth, or as smooth as it's going to get with my texture. Only thing I will say is this foundation really is breaking up right here in the center of my brows. Let me get this hair. It's like a daisy hair. The only thing I will say is it's starting to get really cakey here between my brows, but everything else looks pretty decent. So now we're going to move on to bronzer. I'm going to be using this Victoria Beckham bronzer and Estee Lauder. This one's in 02. Looks really pretty. And then I'm going to take my regular bronzer brush, which is by Soho. It's a drugstore brush, and I'm just going to bronze my skin. Whoa, that's a pretty color. So what I'm also going to do is I'm even going to contour with this too, just a little bit. I'm going to take a smaller brush and just hit this right underneath that cheekbone. I like that this could double as like a bronzer and a contour, because that looks really, really pretty. I like this. This is an A++. I like that a lot. For blush, I'm going to be using this Jane Cosmetics Berry Bouquet. Love anything to do with florals. So. Ooh, this is pretty! Oh, I love this packaging. So, has like little roses, white roses on the side. Oh, I love this packaging. Kind of wish it was a twist off. That's okay. That's really pretty packaging. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to dip into mainly the lighter side over here and just graze my cheeks. I have two highlighters that I want to try today. We have this new Tarte one. This is the Goddess Glow highlighter. This one looks like it has chunks of glitter in it, so it could go terribly wrong, but it does look super pretty in the pan. And then we also have this Becca Gradient Glow, and this looks really, really pretty. And it's just like a lot of bronzy tones, and again, it has like a lot of shimmer into it. So we're just going to try both of them. The first one we're going to try is the Tarte one, and I think I'm going to try it on this side of my face since I have so much texture on the other side, and this has like chunks of glitter. It's a lot. Not as intense as I thought it would be, to be honest. It's okay. It just has too much shimmer in it, like too much glittery particles. And what I'm seeing, like the glow underneath is really pretty, but I'm also seeing like specks of glitter kind of everywhere. And glitter is not good for my skin because I have so much texture. I can't be playing with glitter. But I wanted to try it out just to see how it looks, and it is nice, but it's not my favorite. So on the other side, I am going to use this Becca highlighter, which looks really pretty. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite. That one is intense. For my brows, I'm going to be using this Milani Stay Put Brow Color in the shade Natural Taupe. I don't think I've tried this before, but it looks like a really good shade. I'm not going to use a brush in it. I'm going to use my own brush, but I am going to use this pomade. It looks like a really good color. So that's it right there. Alright, so let's do these brows. I'm surprised I even have any brows because I've been picking them so much lately. Because that's what I do when I'm stressed. I pick my brows. A little bit of product goes a long way. Like, I haven't even dipped back into the pot yet, and it's already pretty much getting like my whole brow. That's crazy. That's like my favorite tail end of a brow that I've ever had. Alright, so there is the brows done. I really like them. I like this brow pomade from Milani. I could definitely see myself using this every single day. It's really easy, very lightweight. It's not like a waxy finish or anything. It literally just fills in your brows. So I like this a lot. And then I'm going to set my brows, and I'm going to use just my regular Too Faced one because I don't have a new brow gel. This is just the brow quickie from Too Faced. Going back into this Too Faced palette, I'm going in with Cuddle Buddy, which is the darker shade we used on the outer V. And I'm just going to put this up against that lower lash line. Taking a pencil brush, I'm going in with Daddy Loves Me. I actually really like this eyeshadow palette. I just want to say that now. I think the colors blended really well, and I feel like they look really good. The one thing I will say is before I came back on camera, like when I was applying my lashes, the shade Wet Kisses right here that I used on the inner part of my eye it did have a lot of fallout. Like, I was cleaning up and I was like, whoa, that's a lot. So just be warned if you do your foundation first. It does have some fallout, but it is pretty on the eyes. We're moving on to lips, and we've got these YSL matte lip stains. I feel like this one would be so pretty. Am I crazy? Or should I go lighter? I kind of want to go with this one first because it has like that same tone as the eyeshadow. Matte Stain in number 5, which looks so pretty. I'm going to put this on my lips. Ugh. That color. So this is a matte stain, which I have not used from YSL before. I haven't used any of their stains. It's definitely not as intense as I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like the color on like in the bottle, but I do think it's pretty. It's just not what I wanted for this look. It's looking a little bit, it's not looking as deep as I wanted. So anyways, I mean, that's a pretty color. I think it's nice, but I just want something different. So I'm actually going to go in with this Urban Decay Vice lipstick in Rapture. So this is the makeup look for all of the first impressions that I used today. I definitely think the one thing that I was kind of taken back by is definitely the foundation. It's just not looking good on my nose and between my brows. I feel like you can see it. It's not sitting well on my skin. I think if the base makeup was a little bit better, I would like the full look a little bit more. I still really love the eyes. I actually love the combo of that YSL lip color and the Urban Decay shade. I think it looks really pretty with the shadows. I'm just not impressed with the foundation. I feel like I'm such a big base person. I need a good foundation and a good base for everything to sit on. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of these products down below. What do you think worked, what didn't, and are you going to try any of these products? I want to know. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!